What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of The Wild 8. My name is Splattercat, and having recovered from my horrible raccoon wounds or whatever it was, I think I got bit. I think I got bit by the nastiness that was a wolf. But I'm back, and I'm playing a new character this time around. I decided to swap it up a little bit, take a character who's good at melee combat, so maybe I can, like, beefcake my way through the first couple fights if I have to. Trying to save on my food right now. I've been doing an okay job with this guy. If you wanted to take a look at him, I don't know, he looks like he's some, like, I don't know, The Thing or Shield-looking ass dude. He's buffer, though, so I'll take that. Upper body strength is always something to count for. We need to get some stuff done, though. I've mostly rebuilt the base. I've done a little bit of playing on the side. We do need to get, like, some storage chests and some other stuff done, though, so that we have resources for the future. There's a bunny over there. Man, there's bunnies everywhere, and I put out traps, and they're just, like, not going to my traps. Like, there are bunnies all over the place. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop around this way. I'm going to try and get this little bastard. I'm going to get him from over here. That's what I'm going to try and do. Of course I'm going to get hiccups right now. Of course I'm going to get hiccups right now, because that's what would happen. That's what would happen right when I start an episode. But welcome on back. I do like this game. I like this game in the same way that I like The Flame and the Flood when it first came out. You can tell it's rough, but I think this game is going to be dope once they get, like, the balances in and they start playing around with mechanics and things like that. I think it's going to turn out pretty well. I'm excited to see where this all goes in the future. Get that tree first. There you go. Stack that stuff up. We need a ton of this stuff. The more trees I could chop down, the better. I don't care how many axes or whatever I go through. We're reasonably well supplied right now, so I'm not... I figured out that hissing noise that sounds like water on fire. It's the trees falling. It's the trees falling. I do wish the traps where you could pick them back up and, like, move them around. I'm going to put a trap right here. I won't last long without food. Okay, that's fine. Here, eat a can of food then. Make yourself feel better. We're still a little bit strapped up for resources. It's 1 p.m. I'm going to go northwards a little bit and see if I can find any mushrooms or anything else out here. And there it is right there. That's actually what I was 100% interested in. Berries and some other things to help us stay alive as we get further into the game. I think I can use these herbs for medical purposes. What odd knowledge to just have off the top of your head. I don't know. It seems like odd knowledge to have to me. I'm just like, all right, well, I guess we can just take these around. You just find a plant, and you're like, ah, and you just rub it on your face. And that's how nature works. Take the plant, rub it on your face. I promise you'll feel better in 6 to 8 hours. Eat the berries while we're here. I tend to just graze on the berries because they don't really give you that much of a bonus anyways. Ooh, this is a big old chunk of... Anything else going on over here? No? I might freeze to death back before we get back. I'm just trying to take a look around right now and find everything I can so I can store it away in a chest somewhere. Got another bunny right there. Keep grazing on them berries. There we go. Fully sated. That's what I like to see. Fully sated. All day long, making sure that we got that good stuff in our inventory. We need to get back to a campfire right about now. I've got plenty of wood to make this last as long as it needs to last. Still haven't had any luck catching any bunnies or anything like that. No luck. No luck catching the bunnies. I've put down traps in a couple places. You can see one right there. There's a trap right there. And there's a trap over this way. I actually put the traps down like 6 inches from a rabbit, and I don't think it actually attracts rabbits the way that it says it does. Alright, let's get that all nice and lit up. Let's start cooking off some food for later so that we can start giving some thought to the future. I do need to build myself a new forge. So, while I get this stuff done, I do think that that's something that we should probably jump in on. Or the furnace. I'm sorry, it's not a forge. It's a furnace. We'll dump a bunch of supplies into that, though. It's already up and ready to go. The only thing that we're down on right now, we don't have access to... It's 8 p.m. Okay. I've still got a little bit of my preserved food left. There's a boar right there. How boring. I'm going to upgrade my inventory again. Why not? Just keep that thing rocking. We keep it rocking. I got 2 mobility points right there. I don't know how maybe I upgrade this, and it takes me up to... movement speed. So see, there we go. That's what I like to see. And then we can get Axe Mastery. Cool. Who wants... I mean, if that was my title in the world, his name is Matthew, Axe Master of the North. Yup. That's the kind of title I could live with. That's a dope title right there. That's a title where if somebody walks just like into your, I don't know, Radio Shack or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, it's Matthew, the Axe Master. They need to have more of that in life. We need to have more titles. We need to have more things that make us dope, you know what I mean? Like things that distinguish us from one another. Matthew, the Axe Master. He's come to visit from high up in the north, where the furs flow, the same as the honey from the trees. I don't know why honey from trees is coming up at the same time as, like, the Axe Master thing, but it just seemed like a cool thing to have right now. We'll probably give it a go in just a minute, see if we can get back out there tomorrow. I've got plenty of wood, so I'll probably sleep till morning. Seems like a decent plan to me. Actually, I probably should have lit my fire a little bit better before I did that. It's okay, though. We've got enough to make a couple sticks. We'll make a couple torches. We'll head up that way. And we'll see if we can get back in there without irritating. Maybe the wolves only come out at night. I'm not sure. It seems like the wolves come out. The wolves are a problem. The wolves are an issue that need to be dealt with. We can't fight them hand-to-hand. That's a bad plan. I was hoping that the wolf, we could, like, take one wolf with the last playthrough, but we learned that the hard way. I think with the melee bonuses that this character has, we probably could have gotten it through because that extra 10% would have stacked up with the amount of times we had smacked that wolf. But aside from that, maybe some throwing stones might have helped, might have made it go a little bit better because we could have been damaging him while he was running away and like kiting and doing his wolf thing. I don't know. We'll have to play around with strategies and see if we can get better at this. This is a hard as balls game, though. Don't think for a second that this game is going to pull any punches on you because believe me, this game's tough. This game's real tough. This game don't give a damn. It's kind of similar. The other game that I would say that it's very, very similar to in my mind is the Flame and the Flood. That's what it feels like to me, where it's a game that's tough. It's real tough, and all it takes is like that one mistake, and it's just like, well, there goes that character, you know. Let me light that up, get that all taken care of. We do need a little bit more food, so there goes my last can, but that gives us a little bit of time to play around with and get ourselves restocked. I do have some wood remaining, so I'm going to make a handful of torches, I guess. We've got extra inventory space and whatnot, so there goes our iron firing out of the furnace like it's pneumatic or something. Just straight on out. Alright, so we got our torches. We've got our iron over here. Iron doesn't need to travel with us. Oh, we've got a blizzard coming in. Lovely. That'll be fun to deal with. Okay, let me throw some iron in here. That's all taken care of. We are blizzarded up at the moment. Do I have an axe still? Or is the axe just like gone? It's no longer like a thing I have access to. I do have an axe actually. So let's keep this fire moving. We're going to have to ride out. Look how fast right now our resources are going down with regards to our warmth. That's not good. That's not something we want to play around with much. Fire's back out. May want to attempt to sleep through this one just to save the resources. Although today was the day. Like, today was the day when I was planning on trying to get out there and handle some stuff, but maybe not. Maybe not. Campfire, I need you to be lit. Let's go ahead and sleep it off, I guess. We don't have a choice. I'm going to sleep. That stops my hunger meter from going down. We can't really travel or do anything during... Ah, there it goes. It decided to leave early. Good for it. Good for it. What a nice guy. What a nice guy it's been to me. Can I do anything with armor and resist right now? Let's get the wooden shoes. I need 40 wood in order to get my hands on... Let me make another axe, too, before we do anything else. So there's my wooden shoes, I guess. We'll make another stone axe because we're about to need that in just a moment as I'm chopping down trees. Haven't seen any rabbits the last couple days. Haven't seen any rabbits. Not a whole lot going on, but we've survived for 3 days straight, which is pretty good. Nothing to cry about there. It's possible that as I'm deforesting the area, maybe that's what is punishing me. Oh, I'm down to punching right now. There we go. Get that moving again. I like to have a nice supply of wood with me. It does cause me to lose a lot of stamina, but there we go. We'll eat a couple stacks of those. Let's whip out a torch, and we're off to the east. We are off to... Oh, the game randomly generates. Look at that. There's a lake over here this time around. I had to restart the game in order to swap characters, and so I didn't expect that. I will be picking up like everything I can along the way because we don't know exactly what's going to be useful and what is not going to be useful in the future. Health items, with the way your health drops in this game, seems to go down pretty quickly. That doesn't sound like a friendly animal. Either that or it sounds like a door creaking open. Let's go see if we can find this thing to the east again, though. Ooh, hello, mushrooms. Also, hello, berries. Nice. Okay, so now we've got a collection of food. Let's go ahead and eat those berries just to keep ourselves topped off. Torch is holding out, although it's probably not going to last too much longer. We've got our area up here. It's 3 p.m. Oh, there is a wolf up here. Okay, well, let's just avoid him then. A radio tower. This could be my chance to get out of here. That gave us access to that. So that requires a generator, unfortunately. The generator... Oh, there's 2 of them. Well, that is a problem. Look for something useful near the tail of the airplane. Okay, well, we unlocked the next objective, so I'm just going to avoid the wolves altogether. I don't even want to play around with that mess. They just seem to be a lot better at fighting, and they came in a group that time. I don't like that. They brought squad with them. And if they've got squad, I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't have a gun or nothing. If I had a gun, believe me, we'd unleash the brucka on these things in a heartbeat. I'd just be like, pa-cow, 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 and take them out. But We don't have that. We don't have that at all. Ooh, perfect timing for a blizzard, too. Let me get a sprint in real fast. There goes our health. Man, can't catch a break in this game. This game really likes to kill you. I think it might be better for us to die right here so that we could pick it up quicker. That's the second blizzard in one day, though. They may want to put some kind of internal cooldown on the blizzards. Let me look and see exactly where I'm at when I die. Okay, that's fine. Starting us up in a blizzard is a little bit unfair. That sucks, but what are you going to do? Well, aside from freeze to death. Did we lose our campfire too? No, our campfire's still there. So let's get the shelter up and running. I need to get 20 wood, and then we'll go back out and we'll investigate and see what we can make happen here. Actually, it looks like we died like right here. Yeah, so there's all of our stuff. Let's just go grab it real fast. Between the food rations and everything else, I don't want to leave anything behind because we actually had a pretty good inventory with us. Stone axe, fried mushrooms. Is there anything else laying here aside from the torch? There. Oh, I'm full? Well, here, equip that so that we're no longer full. And now that we are no longer full, if I got any other tools on me, I'm just going to slot those in right there so that I can pick that up. We'll put our shoes back on. Cool. We're all ready to go. Nasty little death right there, but couldn't be helped. We get a fire up and running. We don't have a lot of resources with regards to pickaxes or anything like that. So what I'm going to have to do is... Sure, why not? Let's just use the torch. We'll mine off of this thing with a torch. Got to keep myself warm anyways, and we're kind of pushing the edge right now. Good, good. Got myself at least a little squared away right there so that I can get my workshop back up and running. It looks like you only lose your workshop whenever you die. You lose your shelter, your workshop, and the items on you, but it seems like this stuff stays up, so... Good stuff there. I need a pickaxe. We are full up on our inventory right now. I can remedy that, so we'll go like so. Now that I got my pickaxe out, I'm going to try and finish off this block of stone right here. We should have plenty of food. I just need to fry up these mushrooms and we'll be alright. We also have a ration, which is really, really good. So we got to look near the tail section of the plane for whatever comes next. I assume we're going to find like some kind of electronics or something back there that we'll be able to make use of. We need to warm up, so I'm going to cook the human flesh, so that's cool. Once that's all finished off, hopefully we don't have any... Really, really hoping we don't have any blizzard issues today. But this is an objective that should keep us reasonably close to where we're at right now, so maybe it'll work out. Light that up. Get ourselves another iron in there. Fried mushrooms. Good to see ya. Don't know when iron's going to become relevant. I assume at some point it will be. Oop, and there it goes. Didn't even need to play around with it. Keep the mushrooms moving. And was the tail section of the plane this way? Or was the tail section of the plane elsewhere? This is the tail section of the plane right here. Ooh, free mushroom. Yes, please. I will take them right now. Your mushrooms will now be my mushrooms, and I will trade them for forest drugs, which, coincidentally, I can just pick up off the ground. So really not that much of a trade, more of an acquisition, really. Eat the human flesh. Num, num, num. Got enough wood to last us a little bit. Can I mine off of that? I cannot. Ooh, but there's another mushroom. Yeah, it says the traps are supposed to appeal to the rabbits, but I haven't seen anything to that extent that sort of convinces me. Look for something useful near the tail of the plane. Okay. Near the tail of the plane, huh? Well... So far, the tail of the plane is looking kind of like maybe there's not that much over here. Maybe I've just got to be better at looking, though. Trying to get like an 80 stack of stone as well. There we go. 80 stack of stone. Near the tail section of the plane. Tail section, what you got for me here today? You gonna be stingy or you gonna be kind? Nature, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Nature? You want to be a good guy or you want to be the bad guy today? Either way, I'll deal. I'll rotate. I'll change strategies. I will die in so many different creative ways that you'll lose track. What is that on the ground right there? Is that just like pebbles? I don't know what that is. Is it pebbles or is it blood? One definitely changes the course of action for me. There's bunnies over there. Mushrooms down there. Berries, okay. The more mushrooms I can stack up, the more resilient it makes us. It gives me more leisure time. And I think that's the big thing that we got to contend with right now is that we spend so much time just trying to feed ourselves, which is pretty accurate with regards to the way that survival works. You spend a huge amount of calories getting little calories back. You are on a crash course for death. That's what the way you always, if you're in a survival situation, you always want to think about it in terms of like how much energy does this cost me versus how much energy do I glean from this situation. Tail section of the plane looks like it fell off. In all fairness, you can use this for a fire, by the way. This fire that's inside of the fuselage, you can use that. I don't think what we're looking for is right here. I think the tail must have fallen off somewhere else. We've got to go find it. Oh, the tail is way over there. Oh, so we got to hike back out to the place that we already were. Okay. That's cool. I walked away from our objective then, and rightfully so. There was 2 wolves out there. Anybody says they stand their ground without a gun when there's hella wolves around, I don't want to meet that dude. That dude is by far meaner and more manly than me. That dude's got applicable skills that just I can't even compete with. We will upgrade that right now so that it's all ready to go. We do have a speed upgrade, so that'd be good. Moving faster is always to the benefit of our operation. I am going to stow away this iron for later because I don't think we're going to need it right now. I do like the way that the game does not have encumbrance. I enjoy that tremendously. I would say to use some of this to make ourselves like, oh, we got to upgrade it again. Okay, there's time for that. There's time. And I ain't talking about no oregano-ass spice either. We definitely got to figure out a way to get these traps to work. I'm wondering if I deforest areas if it despawns rabbits. That's what I'm starting to be curious about. The bunny right up there. He's just not near my trap. The trap does not attract bunnies, though. I can tell you that much 100% right now. I ain't never seen a bunny go near that thing. It says in the description that it attracts and catches bunnies, but I don't know if I gotta bait it or something first. Let's see. Automatically attracts and catches rabbits within a certain range. That range must be like point blank. That's all I could figure right there. Is that range must just be like right in front of you. Aside from that, I don't really know. Got the mush. You know what? Eat the ration. Why not? Wow, that ration is the realness. That ration got her done, though. Got her done with a quickness. Okay, so my wooden shoes broke. I need a little bit more wood. As always, we're going to spend a lot of time chopping wood in this game. Maybe if I run the bunny back to it, like I chase him in that direction, I try to lead him, I'll catch him. Because in order to get the advanced stuff, we have to get sinew, and we have to get, like, bunny parts and things like that. And I don't think that fighting wolves with a stone axe is going to work out great for us. Having something like a dagger or a knife, I would feel better about. Yep, the axe is broken. That's okay. I broke my axe. What are you going to do? You got a broken axe. There we go. So that's lit back up. Let's get our shoes. We get a little bit of speed, a little bit of cold resistance from that, so we're moving a little bit quicker right now. I can definitely see that. Mobility upgrades, and that aside, tends to be the quickest thing that you go. Increases the chance of drops from animals. The death of animals near your position. Let's see if we can loop this bunny back. That bunny's pretty close to our trap, so I don't know how I feel about that. That bunny's really, really, really close to that trap. Maybe he'll go over to it. Come on, bunny. Go inside the trap. All I need is for you to go inside the trap so I don't starve and I get bunny hides or whatever it is that you give me. I don't know. I'm probably just going to sleep. Let's be fair here. There's a blizzard. We're not going to do anything today. Once a blizzard rolls in, it's like, yeah, well, we're accomplishing nothing right now. So just chill, relax, sit where you're going to sit. There you go. So all better. Now we need to go up to the tail section of the plane, which is a tad terrifying. I'm going to make a couple torches just in case. Let me get my... Swap into... Yeah, there you go. Don't waste that torch. Let's just chill here for a second. If I catch a bunny, I swear to God, it's going to be the best thing ever. I want a bunny bad. The bunny. The bunny. Whoa, I want the bunny. Oh, it looked like he was going to do it for a second. Did you see that? He swapped directions. Maybe it's just bugged. I don't know. Oh, we got him. I mean, I'd hurt his little ass over there, but we got him. Oh, shit. We are the dude. I need some more wood right now because apparently I went through it all. But we got bunny meat, so that's dope. I'm down with the bunny meat crew. I really need to get this blizzard to go away. Like, the blizzards are a little frequent. They are a tiny bit frequent. Yeah, cook up that bunny venison. Whatever bunny meat's called. I don't know. Hassenpfeffer. That actually did a pretty good job. I'm a wee bit surprised how well that worked. That looks like it'll actually accomplish a pretty big chunk of your meter. Good stuff. Good stuff. Give me another axe. And you know what? I chop way more trees than anything else. Just give me the axe. Let's just have that right now. So we got to lead the bunnies into the trap. If we're very, very good at herding bunnies, we may be able to do some dope shit in here. It's 4 p.m. I don't know if we can make it over to the tail end of the plane by that time. Mobility's up, though. I mean, that's a plus. There we go. So that's good to go. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can make our way over here. I know it's evening, and I know it's a little bit risky, but we got to try and do something, you know? We got to try and make some level of advancement here. If we don't, it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing right now? Oh, I'm stuck on a thingy. There we go. Let me up, please. Your altitude is a tiny bit higher than my attitude, but I would very much like it if you would share space with me, please. Thank you. So my guess is we set down a trap, and then we just lead the bunny into it over and over and over again. I mean, it's kind of like playing the herding game in Mountain Blade. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but we can do it. We can do it. It's all up to us. Okay. There's a wolf over there. I'm going to try and stay away from him. So where's the tail end of the plane? Oh, it's like way over here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I don't see this one working out real well for us. I don't see this one playing out successfully. let's just make our way back, shall we? So we got to go that way? There we go. I got my shit all turned around. My shit and my dookie all turned around. I can put down a campfire if I need to, so let's do that. We have the resources for it, so if we can ride this out, that's what I would prefer to do. We'll cook up a little bit of food while we're over here. We have access to the generator, so we've got to drag and drop that to power one of our other little things inside that base, in fact. Cool. And since we've got time, I'm just going to chop down a tree and replace that wood. If there's a stone outcrop around here, too, I would farm off of that. Just to save me a little bit of time. Get that out of my inventory. But yeah, we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of The Wild 8. I will see you all. If you want to get the game for yourself, it's down below. Obviously, if you like what I do here on the channel, check out the Patreon. It's a great way to support me, get new stuff for yourself, new shows and things of that nature, and make sure the channel stays afloat. Very, very cool stuff, and I do appreciate all of my viewers. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.